Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Horse Racing Enthusiasts on Teesside Ste&Dee. I'm going to combine today's results because there wasn't any really, or certainly no good ones, with tomorrow's selections. What can I say about today, really? Apart from very, very disappointing. We started off with 5 horses, we ended up with 4 because we were non-runner. We ended up with a third and a fourth, 2 horses I expected to certainly be fighting for the win. The other 2 not so much, and they both finished 7th. So a very, very disappointing day. 5 were down for me, but look, that's the risk you take when you're gambling. There's no point in doing it if you're not prepared to take the risk. What I want to stress to people who probably don't know the channel so much, who were quite recent, the 60 odd people who've become new subscribers in the last 4 weeks. I don't profess to get a lot of winners. What I do profess to get is good winners and good places. Like yesterday, 66 to 1 place, 4 to 1 winner, which was 6s in the morning. Today, yes, very poor, very disappointing. There wasn't a lot of course. The back form horse dropped out. Which actually probably was me fancy of the day, further measure. I really like the look of that one. I've backed it a few times before. I always think it's been on the edge of success. Well, it didn't get the chance today, sadly. So to people who are new to the channel, look, what you've got to do is you've got to buy into the systems that I work from. The systems I work from, mainly the back form and the long shot system, are exactly that. A back form horse will be mainly a long shot, and a long shot is obviously a long shot. Long shots are not expected to win. What they're expected to do is come up with a win every so often when you least expect them, and that's what this channel is about. And I don't come on here daily to guarantee win. I can't guarantee winners. No tipping service can guarantee winners. You just have to look at the newspaper tipsters to understand that. And mainly a lot of the newspaper tipsters will go for well fancied odds on horses or just over odds on. I don't work that way. We work on the exciting part of the horse racing, when you can get a big long shot come in, or something that hasn't won for a long time but has dropped so far down the weights that all of a sudden it becomes extremely competitive and goes and wins at a very good price. So if you're looking for winners every single day, you're probably not with the right channel. There is plenty of tipsters out there who would give you small price winners on a regular basis. I don't do that. I give you big price winners that are not so regular, but when they come in, oh wow, they're exciting. And that's why I think people love this channel, because it's the unknown. It's what is going to happen. You just don't know. You gotta give the horses out, and I've always said to people, it's your money, your bet, your choice, or the other way, your bet, your money, your choice. You know, I don't expect anyone to back my horses. I just put them out there because I've got a passion for horse racing. I love it. Love horse racing, love doing the videos, love putting the selections together. And I always have hope that every day we can get a big price winner in, but it doesn't always happen that way, or a big price place. I didn't expect that yesterday, 66 to 1 place. Certainly did not expect that one. There was another one in the race I fancied, Civil Law, and it come nowhere. So that's the unpredictability of this channel. But that's the fun and that's the excitement part of this channel. Anyway, getting on to tomorrow, I'm not going to say I've covered the results, they were rubbish. So let's move on from that and let's go for the selections tomorrow. Now, I haven't done this 4-step system, and I'm not likely to get it done. We're coming up to a holiday next week, so we've got a lot on, the wife and I. So I won't be probably getting round to doing the 4-step system tomorrow. But I have got enough anyway to keep you amused and hopefully get 1 or 2 big price winners in, or big price places in, or hopefully both. So let's, without any further ado, let's cover the back form horses first. There is 3 of them. And I'm not going to go into all the detail about how much pound is lost and all that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to give you the horses because people who've been with the channel months and months and months, and there's hundreds and hundreds of you, understand how it works. The back form is based on form in the past, and they've sort of fallen out for him. They haven't had a win for a long time, and the mark keeps dropping, and now they're £30 below when the last won or whatever, and it's looking for them to return back to form. So here we go. Kempton 2.35. Now I know it's won recently at a ridiculously low price. Court of Session, number 5 on the race card. There is a couple of tips to go for it in the Racing Post, and it is a distance winner. But most importantly, the back form rating is still extremely high, so you can't rule it out of getting another win. Court of Session, of course, £32 below its best ever official win rating on the all-weather. Right, moving on to 3.45 at Kempton. One we backed a while back, and I think it unseated the rider last time out on the flat. I know it shouldn't happen, but it does. Number 13 on the race card, so I think it's bottom weight. Skeptic, but the most important factor, again, is the back form rating of £26 below its best ever official win rating on the all-weather. And that is a good rating, and could come in tomorrow at a very decent price. With this system, as much as I've done it for 12 years now, just a month short of 12 years, I still can't definitively predict when they're going to get a win. I hope I'm getting it sorted right, but horse racing is so complex. But that is Skeptic in the 3.45 at Kempton. Newcastle, 5 o'clock. This is your last of your back form ratings. Number 6 on the race card, ran a really good race last time out. We had it, we fancied it, didn't get the winner, but we did have the winner in the race. And this one tomorrow is Asad Jamira. Asad Jamira, course and distance winner. 4 tipsters in the Racing Post go for it, and it's got a very good rating of £29 below its best official win rating on the all-weather. And that is your 3 back form horses for Wednesday the 4th of February. Right, moving on to the long shot. So what's a long shot? Well, they're not expected to win. They are based on, quite simply, these horses that are picked for long shot is they've got to have a qualifying method of at least £10 now below their last win rate. So this is back form, but recent back form. So you've got the back form from the past, and you've got the back form recent. So that's covering some great elements there. Now, based on that, so they've got to have at least £10 below their best official, their last win rating on the all-weather or on the National Hunt Hurdle or on the National Hunt Chasers or on the flat turf, depends on what we're covering, okay? Right, so here we go, Newcastle, 6 o'clock, your first long shot horse. Number 5 on the race card, Mighty Power, course and distance winner, and £21 now below its last win rating on the all-weather. Right, moving on to the 7 o'clock, number 7 on the race card, Brave Empire. 1 tipster goes for it in the Racing Post, and it's £25 now below its last win rating on the all-weather. So that is really in the ballpark of one that could win. And I think it's about 9 or 10 to 1, so not a bad price either. Most of these, I'll tell you tomorrow, are good prices. So you don't need a couple of these tomorrow to be quids in. 8 o'clock, number 8 on the race card, York Stone, distance winner, £19 below its last win rating on the all-weather. So another high figure there. Must be due a win very soon, and certainly has a chance of winning a place. And I think, again, that's not a bad price tomorrow. And then another one we backed recently that disappointed, but I did fancy it on the day, and I still fancy it tomorrow. Number 2 on the race card in the 8:30 at Newcastle. All these 4, by the way, with Newcastle. Maui Breeze, Maui Breeze, £11 below its last win rating on the all-weather. And we've got 3 horses also in the long shot on the national hunt. 1 at Ludlow and 2 in the same race at Sedgefield. Right, so the one at Ludlow, number 11 on the race card in the 3:33 at Ludlow. Victoria Milano. Now, it's another one we had not long back. Expected it to do better on the day. Can it do it tomorrow? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Course and distance winner, £16 below its last win rating, and I think it's on the hurdles. On the hurdles, I'm almost certain it is. Right, moving on to Sedgefield, the 4:28. Interesting one, this one. 2 horses here. This is also hurdles. Kellie's Dream, number 8 on the race card. Kellie's Dream, £10 below its last win rating in this form of racing, which I think is a hurdle race. And in the same race, number 3, another one we've had recently that disappointed on the day. Can it bounce back tomorrow? Port or Starboard. Port or Starboard, £16 below its last win rating in this field of racing. And that is a long video, and I apologise for that, but I wanted to explain to people that the ones who don't really understand how the channel works, I don't give out guaranteed winners every day because nobody can. What we're looking for is big winners, big places, occasionally, and that's all you need. If you have 20 horses, let's say you have 30 horses over a week, because of the prices I tend to give you, you need 3 or 4 of them to win to be in profit. Might not even need as many as that. You get 133 to 1 winner, you're almost there. Another winner and you're up. So that's the exciting part of this. You don't need many winners out of a lot of horses to be in profit. The channel is still showing a £60-odd profit. We were at £90-odd in the middle of January. We've fallen away a little bit in the last couple of weeks, but we're still £60-odd up. We haven't had a big winner for a bit. Can it be tomorrow? There's 10 really exciting, interesting, decent price horses here that might just give us a day to remember. Thanks for watching the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee. I'm going to watch the match in a minute between Arsenal and Chelsea. Should be a cracker. See you tomorrow.